the end of November 2010 was held in Lorient in Brittany, the 9th Conference Partnership for Diversity. Representatives from different European minorities met together to share their experiences and talk about the way to promote their languages.
Le Parlement européen travaille essentiellement sur des programmations pluriannuelles. Et d'ailleurs, la suppression des crédits en 88 avait été motivée par le fait qu'ils n'étaient pas inscrits dans une programmation pluriannuelle. Donc la prochaine programmation pluriannuelle, c'est 2014-2020. Donc pour être en place au 1er janvier 2014, il faudra donc qu'elle soit signée en 2013 et qu'elle soit négociée en 2012. Donc nous sommes dans le moment où il faut mettre en place des cadres législatifs qui expriment la volonté du Parlement, qui désormais a un pouvoir de codécision sur ces programmations, ce qui n'était pas le cas avant.
The Lisbon Treaty has certainly strengthened the power of Parliament. It also extends the scope of qualified majority voting.
The unanimity clause, which was in the article on culture, has been removed thanks to the Lisbon Treaty.
A state like France can no longer veto minority language funding, but there is an evolution even at the heart of the French Republic.
Que nous dit en réalité la révision de la Constitution? Elle nous dit que la préservation des langues, c'est aujourd'hui le devoir de la collectivité nationale.
Two bills were recently presented to the French Parliament. The first one was introduced at the beginning of December 2010 by Armand Young, an Alsatian MP, and signed by 58 of his colleagues.
De tous les groupes de l'Assemblée nationale, puisqu'il y a les membres du groupe GDR, c'est-à-dire du groupe communiste, du groupe Nouveau Centre, il y a un député vert, des socialistes et des UMP.
Marc Le Fur, a Breton MP, Vice President of the French Assembly, presented a second bill a few days later, along with other members of the majority group. But the government and the Ministry of Culture opposed these bills, and they will probably never have a chance to be voted.
Si on est réaliste, et ça a toujours été le fond de la démarche, nous ne croyons pas à son inscription à l'ordre du jour dans l'année qui vient. Donc, nous avons construit un document qui est à vendre à la découpe.
Articles of the bill could be proposed as amendments when another law is voted.
Par exemple, pour bouger le statut sur les écoles ou pour barrer ou toucher aux médias, j'imagine que le fond du sujet amènera qu'il y ait plus de signataires que le seul texte global.
New proposals have also been made at the European level.
I think that the existing mainline programmes of the European Union are probably not very well suited to the needs of those who speak our languages.
We're not asking for extra money, it's just to reallocate or ring-fence some of the existing money for endangered languages.
I think that a section of mainline programmes like the Lifelong Learning Programme could be ring-fenced and a certain amount of money made available for projects relating to our languages with modified rules that would really suit the needs of those working for our languages.
We just directly asked the Commissioner herself about what's the possibility about this, and she gave some quite encouraging comments saying that I think it will be looked at in the future.
Les volontés du Parlement, s'expriment par des votes largement majoritaires, s'imposent à la Commission européenne, et donc je crois que c'est maintenant qu'il faut obtenir du Parlement européen une résolution forte pour mettre l'accent sur les langues menacées de disparition.
If we talk about endangered languages, it's less politically contentious than talking about minority languages, because everyone loves an endangered language.
Another proposal has been made for every language to take advantage of the experience of the others.
I believe that an awful lot of very good research and academic work has been done in this field. But it's a matter of pulling it together, making it easily accessible.
Something like an agency or a centre for linguistic diversity, which would again collect all the data, give us figures, we could see how many people are using a language.
It could be of assistance to governments, be they national or regional or local, that are trying to implement policies, language policies, and it could also be of great assistance to others engaged in research.
How many speakers does it have? Are young people getting enough provision of teaching? Things like that. It would be like an observatory.
Because I think very often you find that bad linguistic policies or an absence of linguistic policies are brought about not very often by malice but by ignorance.
The Basque experience, especially the actions of Conceilua, a confederation of organizations promoting the language, has largely inspired Breton activists.
We make analysis of the language policies in the Basque Country, just in the north, in the south, in the municipalities, in autonomous government and so on. So after we've made the analysis, we make proposals to the political parties, to the institutions, just to let them know what they should do to improve the normalization of our language.
Ben ar fin on eus kemeret meur a skouer e Breizh, bet Kevre digezel e laran, evit ober ar memestra, a peguir damzanj o deus kavet an tu darei doare yael d'ariez ober trao plijus hag a davrez fe evit dioren ariez.
Bilingual road signs were firstly adopted by local authorities during the 90s. They gained a wider recognition after the campaign Liet International was launched in 2001, following the Basque example. Hundreds of towns, businesses or organizations have made a commitment to promote the Breton language.
When they take commitments, they receive some kind of label, a label that says yes to the Basque language, and there are three different levels, and when they obtain the third level, that means that the enterprise works in Basque language and that they offer all the services in the Basque language.
En goslet c'hoaz muor mopus ran ar bet Kevre digezel hag ekonomikel. Ar pez ave klasket ober gant ranvro Breizh, ba oe meur a vloaz gant evel just en office public ar brezonek, med in a zo de daven e gwirionne da voda gwirionne tout an dut, trodro da guden ariez, dioren ariez, implij ariez.
Arredadek, the race to support the Breton language, is another example inspired by the Basque Koreka.
The point of the Arredadek is to help the Breton language. Every kilometre you've got people who pay to hold the baton.
A new campaign to promote the Basque language has recently been launched by Conselloa. It will last for the next 10 years.
We know that we are a minority, we know that we are minoritized, but we must be proud of being Basque speakers. So I want to say to all the people that I want to live in Basque language. That what means that if you don't know the language, if you want me living, you must learn that language. And if you are a Basque speaker but you don't use it, you have to speak to me in Basque language if you want me to live. If the civil society persuades and makes some kind of lobby to the politicals, I think that we can change the language policies.
But everybody agrees on the importance to rally the defenders of linguistic diversity.
Il faut une mobilisation pour que l'opinion publique pèse à nouveau sur ces dossiers et fasse en sorte qu'on reparte de l'avant.
Le texte existe. On peut le vendre par les amendements, mais il faut qu'il soit soutenu par ceux et celles qui y ont un intérêt, c'est-à-dire tous les militants, les structures, les collectivités. Moi, si demain les conseils municipaux prennent des motions de soutien à ce texte, ça nous rendra plus forts à l'Assemblée nationale et au Sénat après, pour essayer de construire ces majorités dont nous avons besoin.
Le lobbying politique, les efforts politiques sont très importants, mais il ne faut jamais oublier qu'en fin de compte, il faut peut-être aussi examiner la voie juridique, un recours juridique, si le lobbying politique ne mène pas à un résultat positif.
This was the case with this complaint, lodged in 2010 with the European Commission by Breton organizations.
Il s'agissait de faire constater par la Commission européenne que l'État français, dans la façon dont il traite la minorité bretonne, ne respecte pas des engagements qui résultent du droit communautaire.
Disorkenta zo lakad arguden var an dachen arguir et Commission Europa.
Lorsqu'il y a une plainte qui est reconnue fondée, la Commission lance une procédure d'instruction, elle demande à l'État de se justifier, etc. etc. Et là, c'est arrêté dès le départ. Il n'y a pas suite à donner.
Nec'het eo Commission Europa, pegur anza vara e klot ar pez a romp e pez ar c'houlennom gant talvoudou Europa, hag respondiom var memestro, nel obernetra, pegur an raze zo e kar gar stad.
Elle va jusqu'à parler, Madame Reding, de minorité bretonne, donc il y a une sorte de reconnaissance politique d'une réalité, il y a la reconnaissance que certains problèmes se posent en raison de cette situation de minorité, et en même temps on nous dit « je ne peux rien faire, c'est pas moi, allez voir le Conseil de l'Europe ».
Sur avoir un doare evit Montpeller goudeze pegur ar squerze vo Liet gantudal mui a Glemou avo.
Il y a une dynamique du droit communautaire, n'est-ce pas? On dit toujours, on compare toujours la construction européenne à une bicyclette. C'est-à-dire que si on s'arrête, on recule et on va tomber. Et là, c'est pareil. Si on ne progresse pas dans cette voie de reconnaissance des droits de l'homme, puisque c'est à ce titre-là que sont reconnus les droits des personnes à des minorités, eh bien cela veut dire qu'on va régresser.
In order to strengthen the role of the civil society in Europe, the minority language organizations are looking forward to a new framework that will coordinate their actions. It will replace EBLU, the former Bureau for Lesser Used Languages.
Un emvod an eus gred e fin an devez, hag an ol dut zo dut d'an emvod. Pez a ziskwez a dreistol gant ar pez a lare an dut, e fel deo kenderel da labour ad assemblez, a sevel un aozadur neve var an da chen e tre vroadel da la roude Europa te gurione.
This ninth conference of Partnership for Diversity demonstrates the will to place linguistic diversity at the heart of the European institutions.
Gwelet an dud o tonneus pebler o tifen ar memeus talvoudou, da la varoude talvoudou ar yezou lerel, talvoudou ar sevenadur hag a liesed, an raze zo freal juskenan.
The next conference, Partnership for Diversity, will be held in Friuli, in northern Italy. A Friuli band, R.esistance in dub, also won the public award in the Liet International Song Contest in the evening after the conference. A concert that proved once again the energy and the creativity of European minorities.
Fieste illegal come l'erbe che si fume, dal miez de nature sot le poche luz de lune, musiche e silenzi tal casen di ogni invitat, quando al fine del ciò che resta dome felicità, e se io di blu e dome quel che si lascia là, canta per nostra di dismenteate, parpore di dismenteate, quattro che musiche amor si fanno